Okay, so today is day 3 of boot camp for Brax. So today what I'm going to try and do is some luring work where you have a treat in your hand and you want the dog to follow your hand, and we're going to shape him this way. So I'll leave the video rolling and let's see how good he does. Yeah. And the better they get, the faster they get. So this is the beginning. Once I've done a bit more, I'll start again, dirty. That sheep poo is after. So what I did, stage 1, I kept stationary and moved the dog. So now he's getting the hang of that, and we've only done it a couple of minutes. I'm going to move whilst he's following. And you see he's getting it. I'm doing both hands. I'm better in my left hand, so he will be better in my left hand. Good. Nice. And you see we're getting left and right handed. That's good. So now I'm trying to get him backwards. You see, I'm literally putting it in his mouth to get him to reverse. So to get him to come around me, what I'm doing, start him at your leg and then you make an arc with your arm and feed him at your leg again. So you see it's an arc and the dog follows. So if they lose interest, you put the treat right on the nose. Nice and slow to start with, and then reward them. Once they get better, then you can start raising your hand up for the dog to start automatically sitting. For the forward, easy enough. Good boy. And the backwards, I'm literally pushing the treat with his mouth back, and he's going back with the treat. And then I release the treat as he's in motion of going back. Good. Good. And then if you want to get really fancy, you straighten all this so he's working closer, but he's, I mean, we've done like 10 minutes of it, so. Beautiful. So you get your treats ready first, and even these are only little bones, but I'm breaking them all down because you use a lot of treats. So you don't want to be giving full-size treats. So these are the meat treats, he loves these. These ones are the mini assorted rolls. So what I'm doing, even that would be too much for him. He'd get full too quick, and then the fuller they are, the more they're pooping. So I'm squashing it in my fingers, easier said than done, and making it into crumbs so that he's working for less, but he's not getting full as quick. Nice. So I'm just putting the crumbs in his mouth. So as he's in the position I want him, the lead's just to stop him flouncing off, look. But as he gets to the position, then I drip crumbs into his mouth. Good. So now I'm starting luring him into a nice sit. Good. Nice. beautiful. And we're working right at the side of some sheep shit, which he did try and eat, and I stopped him just by a quick flick on the lead, and instead of him eating that, I gave a reward. So I said dirty and gave a reward. So you're swapping. You don't want them eating shit, so they can eat a biscuit. So we'll see how he does with this piece of sheep shit. Oh, good boy. And he actually avoided. Yeah, but you went on the wrong side. It's too much time to pass now. So if he'd have been on my left, he would have got the reward. But he swapped on the right. So I'm going to be ready with my high value treat. But I don't think they're going to work because they didn't yesterday. But we'll see. Because again today we've done more work with him. Oh, nice. So there, that was my mistake. I gave him the treat a little bit too soon, and he just had a look at the dog, but he did mainly keep with me. So that's why I say your treats, the dog decides, and it's the sausage treats. Of course, the expensive treats is the one that they like. So what I've done is tangled him up in the lead. I've placed a treat in the tree, and let's see. Go on. You're not meant to jump up the tree. Go on then, find it. But he will have to get the treat. You see where it is? Find it. Good lad. It's right behind this foot. Oh, now it's there. And this is great fun for your dogs, getting them up in trees. So he's knocked it back with his foot. Oh, now he's knocked it on the floor. But his effort is super. It's over this side. Come around this side. Brax. Find it, find it. Yeah. I mean, when he jumped up in the tree, he was absolutely spot on, but he knocks it with his foot. So we'll go again in a different tree. Find it, find it. Right next to him, right next to his foot. Woohoo! Good lad! You keep knocking him on the floor. So we're going to do a ball game, but again I've completely forgotten. So we're going to do it with treats. Ready? Obviously he's not going to bring these back, but the fact that he's getting running and using his nose. Woohoo! There's his speedy recall, and there's the treat ready in my hand. Ready? And you get the idea of this because we did this yesterday, so I'm not going to keep filming the same. I want to give you different content every day. Woohoo! There's that. So I was going to put the camera on the table, but this is the trouble when you teach them new tricks. I mean, he just loves this table game. I said that on the first time I taught it. And no, you're not meant to be up there though. We're going to do some work. And it just looks so much now. So this is with a treat. Right? The table gets too excited for it. This is with a treat in my hand. No treats. Still on the long line, but I'm just doing a walk, and I want him to have the feeling that nothing's holding him back unless he keeps weaving like that and I jump on the lead. Obviously if anything appears, then I'm going to jump on the long line, but this is why it helps the owners gain confidence, and the dog gets to experience a little bit of what it would be like to be a flea. He can't be trusted. I said yesterday, when they follow you like he does, then, you know, they're good for the recall. But he can't be trusted off the long line just yet. There's a lot more work with the recall to be done. But you can see he's still following. He's a good boy. Brax, come. Good boy. Nice. So he's getting braver there, drifting off. So this is where I'm only going to let him drift about 10 foot in front of me before recalling, because if you keep letting them go further and further and further in front, you're either going to need a really, really long line, and this is about 15, maybe 18 foot, with twigs and everything stuck in it. But if you have like a 30 foot line, whilst they're good, they're annoying because they're too long. Brax, come. Yay! So I don't let him get a million miles in front. Even my dog, if he's more than 20, 30 foot in front, he's too far in front. A dog does not need to be that far in front of you. Brax, come. Oh, good boy. And I was just going to say, I'm going to call him back and swap, because I know there's a dog higher up. And just as I called him, the person and the dog was there. Which again is another reason you don't let them go further than you lead, especially when you can't see what's coming around corners. But it's really super duper, he's a good boy.